There's been a lot of news lately of Canada limiting your crypto purchases or sells, and people have been freaking out like the sky is falling. To start, there is no government of Canada laws limiting you on buying or selling cryptocurrency. I wanted to make this video, do the research, and give you the answers for you if you're searching this video or just happen to come across it. We'll cover the initial post that started all of the scare, why companies are following these rules, who made those rules, what the laws actually are, and at the end I'll give you a Canadian exchange that allows you to buy and sell up to $10 million a day. So recently there's been a post flying around the internet stating that if you live in these provinces, you have an annual buy and sell limit of $30,000, except for these four currencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. This post came from MUUN. They're a crypto trading platform here in Canada. I've reviewed them on my channel before. Within the app, you'll be greeted with a new questionnaire about your account. Unless you can show that you are an accredited investor, in that case, you can buy or sell up to $100,000 per year. Now, these rules have been put in place on MUUN's platform, which is Canadian, by MUUN themselves. Now, the reason behind this is they want to stay a registered crypto trading platform with the Ontario Securities Commission and the Canadian Securities Commission. Now, why do Securities Commissions come out with recommendations like this or nudge their people who are applying into specific rules like this? It's because trading platforms under these commissions agree to address the investor protection concerns of the Ontario Securities Commission. So far, MUUN and BitBuy have both complied in this way. If they do not please these organizations, follow their recommendations, they risk losing their status as a registered trading platform here in Canada. Worse, they could have their business shut down, they could lose funding, and they could have many of their tokens pulled. The Canadian Securities Commission say if a platform facilitates the trading of crypto assets or interests in crypto assets that are securities or derivatives, the platform is required to comply with securities legislation. So if a company is saying that they are a trading platform, you can guarantee that some of their cryptocurrency is a security. And that's where the money's at with MUUN. With being a registered trading platform, they can now sell securities, aka pretty much all cryptocurrency. The definition of a security is complex. There are many types of securities. Essentially, a security is a fungible, tradable financial instrument to raise capital in both public and private markets. There is a simple test that you can use called the Howey test to see if something is a security or not. This was established back in the day by the US Supreme Court. If you check all the boxes in this Howey test, you are considered a security. 4 wings of the Howey test are: has to be an investment of money, is there an expectation of profit, is it derived from the profits of others, and then the 4th one is most importantly a common enterprise. Something like Bitcoin has no common enterprise, where there is no central organization defining its code, defining its supply. It's an open source software that anybody can use that has no owner. Where many cryptocurrencies like this Cardano we're talking about or Ethereum have a centralized organization behind them with expectations of profits derived from the efforts of the team involved in their organization. Therefore, many of these cryptocurrencies that are backed by an organization, a person, assets, tokens, whatever you want to call them, are securities. In order to sell what the market likes to call shitcoins to retail, they need to be registered with these security commissions here in Canada. This is just bending the knee, over complying to stay in business, to make sure they're on the good side of the securities commissions of Canada and Ontario. There is nowhere on the Canadian government website that I can find or I can see that limit the amount that an individual can buy or sell in cryptocurrency per year. So to say that the government is imposing these rules is actually wrong. Securities laws are very complex. Security commissions work in different ways. But I do think there is a place for organizations like this to protect consumers from scams, pyramid schemes, and other things that are going on in this world right now. But it's a very slippery slope. If we see more recommendations, rules limiting on the amount we can sell, buy, and have companies who over-comply and just bend the knee to organizations like this, we can see it happen in not just industries that are clearly scams. We might be seeing it in other industries. So imagine you were only allowed to buy and sell $30,000 worth of real estate per year. So that's where I can kind of see where the outrage is coming from. Now, if you want to avoid all these limits, unregistered securities, keeping up with the rules, changing your address from one province to another, filling out forms on your account, use a Bitcoin-only exchange. A company like Bull Bitcoin proudly uses the word exchange as they only exchange Bitcoin. If you want to try out a company like Bull Bitcoin, they're probably the best Bitcoin-only exchange in Canada. You will receive $20 in your account when you use my referral link below. They strive to protect the user's privacy as much as the law allows them to. To this date, they're the only exchange, only payment processor in the world that coin joins all of the deposits and withdrawals of their Bitcoin. So that means they're going to erase the history of the Bitcoin before it gets to you. They're self-funded. They have no funding from banks or venture capital. All the income is based on the volume and service they supply to their customers. They have limits from $10,000 per day all the way up to $10 million per day. Just depends on how much information you're willing to provide to them. You're going to need a Bitcoin wallet first if you use something like Bull Bitcoin. They are a non-custodial exchange, so that means when you purchase Bitcoin on Bull Bitcoin, it actually sends it directly to your own wallet. I'm really done with all the bullshit in the industry. I just want to focus on Bitcoin, use an exchange that focuses on Bitcoin, not dumping these securities on the public, wrapping them as cryptocurrency. Let me know if you like this video. I got other videos on my channel explaining wallets, how they work, reviewing other platforms, other services, and more videos like this that kind of just tie everything together. And thanks for watching.